morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It doesn't really matter. Welcome to the channel. We talk about anything. Today, we're going to talk about corruption. Corruption is everywhere, people. Everywhere you look, you have corruption going on. So don't think that corruption is going on in Ghana alone. Don't think like that. But before we do the corruption, I want to thank everybody that's going to watch this video. So, I thank everybody that's going to watch this video. Oops. Like this video, comment on this video, share it with your friends and family, and especially subscribe to this channel. So let's talk about this corruption stuff. I have a comment for you guys. First, we're going to read the comment, but my computer lady is going to read it for you guys. So let's check it out.
PLT. If the Ghana Parliament approves the e-levy, I will never send any money to help anyone anymore. Ghana government has failed to provide for its poor and now wants a share of the little we send from overseas to help the poor. 1.2 billion GHC is missing, money that was borrowed by Ghana government to build roads. I heard on the news yesterday that Ghana Commercial Bank cannot account for the money. Remember, this money was borrowed with interest. Kwabena tree. The poor? You aren't serious. You live in abroad and talk so much nonsense. Developed countries milk their citizens for money, that is why it look beautiful. Ghana citizens need to be milked by the government to develop. Stop the nonsense talk. I check for missing 1.2 GH billion. He said it on Metro TV. He said that the money was released in 2021 and now missing, but there is a problem. It happened in 2019. The money is missing because they have used the money to pay off the contractors.
A leading member of the New Patriotic Party, NPP Richard Nyamah, has expressed shock in the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo-led administration. To him, the level of chop-chop has become extremely worrying, that something needs to be done about it. His comment comes on the back of government's failure to pay contractors who have delivered on their mandate and finished up various contracts given to them by the government. Richard Nyamah was speaking on Accra-based Metro TV when he expressed his disappointment at the government of his political party. He said, "The GH sent 1.2 billion when the new road fund board took office was not there. The money that was contracted, the loan they took it, they didn't disperse it." When asked by the show host Randy Abbey where the money had gone, Richard Nyamah said it can't be found. Randy Abbey added, "Then your government must be a very useless government." Then Richard Nyamah continued, "That's my problem. I've a problem with the government. I'm getting towards there. They must be, and I've a problem with them. That is why contractors will do what they are doing," he said. It could be remembered that the Ministry of Roads and Highways in 2021 released GH sent 2.2 billion to pay all debts owed road contractors. TWI News.
Government releases GH 2.2 billion to settle road contractors. Government has asked all road contractors to return to site and ensure successful completion of all their abandoned road projects. This follows the acquisition of GH 2.2 billion by the Ministry of Roads and Highways to pay all debts owed road contractors. In a statement released by the ministry and signed by the sector minister, Kwabena, GH sent 1 billion of the money will be used to pay for Government of Ghana contracts, while the GH sent 1.2 billion will be paid into the road fund to settle other debts. The government has secured an amount of GH's 2.2 billion to defray part of arrears owed to road contractors. The Ministry of Roads and Highways wishes to state that, out of the total amount of GH's 2.2 billion, GH's 1 billion will be paid to contractors funded through the Consolidated Fund. The remaining GH's 1.2 billion will be paid to contractors funded from the Ghana Road Fund. Disbursement has already started and is expected to be completed within a month. It is worthy to note that this is an unprecedented bulk payment to contractors in the entire history of the road sector. We take this opportunity to appeal to all our contractors to return to their projects and ensure successful completion. Portions of the statement read: Payment modalities. The statement said, in all Government of Ghana projects, all the payment certificates of value GH's 5 million and below will be paid in full, while at least 40% of all payment certificates of value above GH's 5 million will be paid. For Ghana Road Fund projects. The statement said all payment certificates of value GHS 500,000 and below will be paid in full. This is mostly in respect of contractors commonly categorized as routine maintenance contractors, whereas at least 40 payments certificated worth above GHC 500,000 will be paid. Amount not enough. Meanwhile, the Progressive Road Contractors Association says the amount is not enough to pay all road contractors to continue with abandoned projects across the country. Hammond Larby, who is the vice president of the association, noted that not every contractor will resume work even if the monies are paid. It is not enough to satisfy us because there are some contractors who cannot even buy drugs and food for themselves. So I think the funds cannot probably provide for some of these things. Once the funds are released by the banks, some people will go back to the site, not everybody will.
Down to this loan. Let me tell you what happened. The 1.2 billion, when the new road fund board took office, was not there.
What was not there?
The money that was contracted, the loan. They took it, they didn't disburse it.
So what happened to the money?
It can't be found.
Richard,
hold on.
Your government must be a very useless government.
And that is my problem. I have a problem with the government.
Must be a very, very.
I have a problem with the government.
Your government must be a very, very useless government.
I'm heading towards it. 1.2 billion. I'm getting there.
This must be a very, very useless government.
They must be. And I have a problem with them. That is why contractors will do what they are doing.
The bottom line of the story is that not everybody will get paid.
Meanwhile, the Progressive Road Contractors Association says the amount is not enough to pay all road contractors to continue with abandoned projects across the country. Hammond Larby, who is the vice president of the association, noted that not every contractor will resume work even if the monies are paid. It is not enough to satisfy us because there are some contractors who cannot even buy drugs and food for themselves. So I think the funds cannot probably provide for some of these things. Once the funds are released by the banks, some people will go back to the site, not everybody will.